Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Two Brothers on YouTube. I'm one brother.
And I'm the other brother. Back at you again. Let's do this.
How you doing out there? Right. Today we're going to be talking on a topic called money as energy. Money as energy. Money is energy. Okay. Incidentally, this is the second take we're taking of this one. And the reason is because the first recording that we're doing, we had technical difficulties. But anyway, let's just get right into it. We'll do a recap so that we can get into to the place we were in the other video. Anyway, so that one is gone now. This is now, it's live. Let's get to it. Now, one of the things I started with is that we've noticed that there's money needs to be spoken about because there's so much miseducation about it in the air. You know, like I was saying, I've got my youngest is a teenager now. And even in each generation, they're running at the mouth at money. Everyone wants money. Get it anyhow you can. Where is it? What are you doing? Just money, money, money. Show me the money. Mr. Glare.
Yeah. Money is the king. Money is king, right? So if you show me the money, don't talk to me if you don't have the money. Women love money, you know. So all the guys need money to get the women. So it's like and gone are the days where people used to care how you made your money. Because people used to really were concerned. Even if you had a lot of money, they didn't want to spend it with you if they were not happy with the way you're making your money. But with like Mr. Phil will say, with the invention of the music video, you see all the gangsters, all the gangster raps, you see them bling blinging all over the video. You're thinking, wow, you know what? Let's forget about it. Let's make the money first.
Just make the money.
Let's just make the money. We don't care. We'll make the money. We'll get the girls. We'll get the house. We'll get the the cars. We'll get the jewelry. We'll get the clothes. We'll go on holidays. Let's just make the money. Make the money or die trying to make it. Or die trying. So that is it.
Yeah, honestly, and that actually captures it. Make the money or die trying. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is such an unhealthy outlook on money. It's unbelievable. But a lot of people have embraced it as normal. I'm hustling. Don't you get it? Anyway, how? And like Mr. Clay said, you don't get the girls, you don't have it, you don't get the respect, you don't get the clout. I gotta get blinged up before I'm somebody. What do you think, Mr. Clay?
Yeah, bling bling. The bigger the jewelry, the better. Wearing jewelry in your teeth, wearing it on your neck, wearing all over you. Earrings, big earrings, nose piercings. I grew up under Tupac and Biggie. So it's like some of you might not know who those are, but those were the greatest rap artists that ever lived. But that's another video.
Of course.
But yeah, definitely when it comes to bling bling, gone are the days where, especially in London, if you could buy a BMW, if you could buy a Mercedes Benz, then you've made it. You have actually made it. Nobody even cared that when you go back to your house, you only have a bean bag as furniture.
You know what? I even know someone that doesn't have a flat, but is driving a brand new BMW around. No, it used to be bad that we used to say, how can you be parking an S-Class in front of a council flat? We used to say that was bad.
That was the bad. Yeah, that was bad.
This one didn't even have a council flat.
There was no flat.
He had no flat. He was living. He used all his money to get that rental.
Hmm.
And that was him set. It was, you understand what I'm saying? To the clubs, to the restaurants, to where it can be seen. BMW, no flat, nothing else. He will go and take a shower in leisure centers
Wow.
and go and have, and have, so again, you see, the cut long story short, we're talking about value systems, really, ultimately here. Okay, our value systems have got to be better. But before we go deep into value system, one of the things we touched about as well in the other video that has gone now is the fact that there are consequences for making money in a certain way that is not ethical.
Well, it baffles me when people think, oh, um, I'm 9 to 5 going through, job route.
It's boring.
It's not me. It's not me. I'll
I'm
be
smarter than the
rich.
rest. I'm gonna go and do
I'll
something.
be rich. I'll sell drugs. I'll hustle. I'll rob people. We grew up with people, with guys that died robbing people. You know,
Wow.
where on the streets we clashed at some point, became friends at the other, and then you found out a few months later that, oh, he died during a robbery.
Wow.
You know, and this is your friend that you used to meet up with regularly. So it's like, what? So he gave his life robbing an apartment.
Wow.
You know, and if an apartment was robbed, you could probably link. Through the network, you can know who robbed the apartment.
Wow.
And they knew what apartment not to rob because obviously they know they knew where you lived because they've come to visit you to play computer games. So, um, but
You know what? Sorry to cut you, Mr. Kane. That is a story for another day because we're gonna have to do a video that goes into depth in that because a lot of people, especially that are watching us, might be in Africa and they will think life is so easy in London, nothing, you're just basically describing there that there are some people that you were acquaintances with that would go and rob and they actually lost their lives.
yeah,
So the question is, or the reality is, you were smart enough not to go with them. You were
I,
smart enough not to basically not to be tempted to go with their bling bling because you must have seen their own bling bling.
I think because when we came over from Africa, we came and clashed with them. We were not born here with them,
Yeah, yeah,
so
yeah,
we came and we clashed.
yeah.
And so it wasn't even about being smart on because all of a sudden all the cool kids, not this is a totally different video,
Yeah,
so we'll
go on,
probably
go on.
come back to this video.
Okay.
But what the point I was trying to make is that even if you go through the so-called easy path, robbing people, selling drugs, doing fraud, credit card fraud, money laundering, doing all sorts, even if you went through there, that's not easy either.
No,
You have to pay a price. It's not like you're just gonna sit there and they're gonna be bringing millions to you. And on the other side, you actually end up in prison
thank you. So
at best. At best.
the price you pay is the cost of your freedom and your peace of mind. And one of the things I've taught my children, and they will say that, yeah, dad always says this, yeah, is that I tell them, I said, if you're hard on yourself, life will be easy for you.
Hmm.
But if you're easy on yourself, life will be hard for you. What do I mean?
Wow.
Let me say that again. If you're hard on yourself, life will be easy for you.
Hmm.
But if you're easy on yourself, life will be hard on you. What does that mean? That means that when you're hard on yourself, you read that book. When it's boring, you pay the price. You go the extra mile. You show up on time. You're
Hmm.
to keep your word, your integrity is intact. It takes work.
You
To keep
discipline
all
yourself.
those, you discipline yourself. You see, that is you being hard on yourself. Without anybody looking, you're paying the price. You're crossing the T's, dotting the I's, to going the extra mile.
Say
That's
that.
you being hard
Say
on
that
yourself.
again, Mr. Field. That's a big one. If you're hard on yourself,
Life
life
will be easy
easy
for you.
for you. Wow, that's deep. That's
I tell
deep.
my children, when I see them, I'm like, are you being hard on yourself? Then you're cool.
Hmm.
Let's look at being easy on yourself. Being easy on yourself is like, I'm just chilling here. What are you doing? Nothing much. Just chilling. Yeah, that assignment that needs to be done, I'll get to it later. I'll get to it later. I'll do it when I can. Then the last minute comes, you start trying to study, then you fail the exam, or then so you're meant to arrive somewhere at 5, you're getting there 5:30.
It starts with the homework. It starts with the class homework. You come home, you want to do everything but that homework. You know, and I remember someone, so ridiculous excuses the people were giving a class the next morning. Well, I just came from Nigeria. You get beats where I
Yeah,
came from. There was no discussion. But
you didn't
we
do your
went back to
homework.
class and people were discussing with the teacher why they didn't do their homework. Oh, the cat ate my homework. And the
Wow.
teacher, oh, yeah, the cat ate yours as well? Yeah, 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 yeah. Hungry cat. Yeah, hungry cat. You know? And it
And
was ridiculous.
thank you. And then you now find out that those same guys that gave excuses on those small things will give excuses in the bigger things. And then you meet them 35 years later, or they're now 35, they're now 40, and you now see the big holes in their lives.
The amazing thing is when we were in school, those guys, they're children practically. And because we all come from different home. I'm from African home, so we all know
Yeah.
what that's like.
Yeah.
But they came from a home where there was no discipline. There was hardly any parental guidance. You
Mm.
know, um, so when we got to school, most of them just got through school. They're like even some of them would miss classes because they couldn't be bothered. Um, and but the thing is, nobody was looking over the horizon. Nobody was telling us that, listen, what you guys here, this is not what because life for a child in the UK is pretty good
Mm.
because you get a lot of things given to you.
Mm.
You get a lot of freebies. You get a lot of activities. You get to join clubs. You get the government support youth clubs, and you're supported, and there's a lot of incentive given to you for free for just being a child, just being underage. Am I lost again?
Yeah. I just noticed. Oh, Lord have mercy. Okay. You know what? Let's just probably just see if you can just switch to your picture, and then we just take it from there. Yeah, yeah. Okay. Carry on.
Yeah. Um so it's amazing how things are given to children,
Mm.
and those children are not told that these things you're being given, you know there's a second part to it. Somebody has
Mm.
to make it. Somebody has to earn it. Somebody has to work for it.
Mm. Mm.
You know, um, you know. So most kids, whatever, like to gain seniority amongst your friends, to
Mm.
gain popularity, you need the best trainers, you need the best
Mhm.
clothes, and
Mhm.
people need to know that you're changing your trainers on a regular basis.
Wow.
At least on my time. So
Wow.
so the latest trainers that came out, the first person to get it in your school was that's the king. You
Mm.
know
Mm.
that
Mm.
person is untouchable.
Mm.
And furthermore, if somebody was to steal those trainers, they're able to bring another a pair next week.
next week and all that. Now, what I want, again, there's so many videos we have to do. That's another video, But
That's a serious video. Yes.
let me just apologize to everybody. Technical problems. For some reason, Zoom is going in and out and causing issues. But we just have to put up with it until probably we try another video. Hopefully that will work well. But again, money as energy. Okay, let's focus on that. Money as energy. Okay. I just wanted to make sure that we capture that in this video, So even like Mr. Claire is saying, as a child, the miseducation has been sown, where the thirst for doing things the wrong way has been peer induced. Then we grow up and then we actually get completely miseducated about money. Now, so like I said, the first video we said money was value, and money being value is that just like my hand casts the shadow, my hand is casting the shadow. My hand is the value, the shadow is the money. Okay, create value, you create the money. Okay. Now, money as energy is basically saying that if you look at it, that I'm going to try and make this as short as possible. If you look at it, everything you pay money for is for something valuable. So if you pay money to go to a restaurant, it's because you value the food that they're cooking there. But notice that food that you're paying for, someone used energy to prepare it before you arrive there. They used energy to cook it.
Yes.
Let's even go before that. Someone used energy to actually plant whatever, various things. Used energy to harvest it. Used energy to take it to the market for the restaurant to buy it and now prepare it for you. And then you go to the restaurant and you now pay for it. So really, what are you doing? You're really paying for energy. Same at a job. You get up in the morning, you brush your teeth, you comb your hair, you're rushing. Sometimes there's not enough time. You're rushing, you're chewing your sandwich as you're trying to grab the train or grab the bus in a rush hour. You're getting there, you stress, you get to work tired. That's energy to take you to work. Then you start the real work. Energy. And like Mr. Clay says, there are targets to meet. If you don't hit the targets, you'll be called into a meeting. You'll have that meeting. Can we have a word? That's how they will say.
Yeah,
can we have a word? Once you hear, can we have a word? You know that, I don't need to.
Called you into the office.
Into the office. So again, that is energy. Now, if you look at it, start looking at money as energy encapsulated. So that means that, so I'm in UK, so I'm going to use pounds. £10 is in currency is a representation of energy equivalent to £10. £20 is a representation of energy equivalent to £20. Okay, so when you see someone is a billionaire, all that means is that billion that they're talking about really is just access to billions of energy, because they can convert that £1 billion piece by piece to fund that, to buy that, to employ that, to invest in that. So again, create energy, create money. Think about it. Create energy, create money. And so if you put money aside, put the miseducation of money aside, let's take a very good example of big shout out to Nigerian musicians came out of Africa in the last 10, 12 years. Big shout out to all you guys, because those musicians, I know I've promised myself I'm going to talk about it, so I'm going to talk about it now. those musicians are the epitome of the example of success, real success. Let me tell you what. When I'm listening to Wizkid, when I'm listening to Olamide, when I'm listening to
Davido.
Burna Boy, when I'm listening to, first thing I can categorically tell everybody is that I've not met any of these guys. But I have mad respect for more than even Nigerian presidents. I have mad respect for those guys more than any politician in Nigeria, Mr. Phil said it. And I'll tell you the reason why. The reason is this. When you hear Whiskey say, they know my story. It started in Ojuelegba. But listen, those music now, they're now being listened to in all the exclusive places in Europe. Those music now, Burna Boy, Wizkid, Olamide, all of them, they're being listened to in the White House. You think Jay-Z is not listening to it? You think Kanye West is not listening to it, and the Kardashians, they're not listening to Afrobeats? You're kidding yourself. But are they listening to Afrobeats because it's just Afrobeats? No! Afrobeat has become world leaders now.
Yep.
Not only world leaders, world beaters.
Yep.
From Ghana, from Nigeria, from all these guys.
And that is coming from the same Nigeria.
From the same Nigeria. Now let's break it down. What is it? We're all dancing to it now. We're all looking. But what a lot of people would miss in Nigeria is that first and foremost, it was done, or it started in Nigeria with Fela. Then guys that were on the streets took it like Whiskey's generation and they refined it. They made it so unbelievable that. But if you think about it, while they were creating that music, is that not energy that they used?
Oh yeah.
Imagine the session times. Imagine the rehearsals. Imagine the, getting the music right. How many hours? How many sessions? They have to show up sometimes very early in the morning.
Sometimes they'll lock themselves up for weeks.
To create sounds that blow your mind. Like sometimes I listen to One Day Cole's sounds, and I'm like, how did they? And honestly, I listen to them when I'm going to work. You know why I listen to them? I listen to them because I want to be inspired. By the time I get to work, I'm like, honestly. So that energy that they created many, many years ago is still blessing me to today. And I don't even know that they don't even know I exist. So is it surprising that they have money now? Is it surprising that Wizkid is no longer at Ojuelegba? What took him out of Ojuelegba was the energy he created in value. Period. And I say all that to say this. They created that, and everybody will say, yeah, that's music. Okay, that's music. What they've done there is they've shown everybody up in Nigeria.
Yep.
They've shown everybody in the manufacturing field, in the
engineering
field,
in the medical field,
in the every field. They've shown everything up because that thing that they did with music can be done in every single department. Mr. Claire, please say a word.
Yeah, it is so powerful what you just said there. That there is no excuses. There are no excuses. When people say, we're talking about this energy that is, that equates, turns eventually can be traded for money.
Yes.
Because the real value is the energy.
Yes.
Because if you take the money away from the Wizkids of this world, you take the money away from the Davidos of this world, you take the money, you all of a sudden, boom, the money is back.
The money is back.
And you be like,
you know what? They know how to create.
Exactly. They say, "Oh, I thought you took the money away." No, no, no. We've walked the path. We know what we need to do. If we have to start a whole new record label, we'll do that. Even it will be easier for us this time around because we already have walked the journey. We know what the components required.
And that's what people get wrong, Mr. Clay. They think it's the money that makes you the millionaire. They think it's the money that makes you success. And remember this. Remember the saying that we always said when we were on the earlier part of our journey. We always say that if you get $1 million, or you get £1 million, you better hurry up and become
a millionaire.
Yeah, because it's about the mindset. That's what people don't get. So as you're listening to us right now, wherever you are, UK, US, Russia, wherever you are, Korea, wherever you are, Nigeria, wherever you are, success is the mindset. Let me give you an example.
It's the mindset.
Quick one, then I'll give it back to Mr. Clay. Quick one. If they give you £1 million today, the tendency is like,
lottery winner. The lottery winners of this world.
The words there is they give you. So if they can give you, they can take away.
Yes.
So guess what? They give you the £1 million today. Then tomorrow they decide, no, we want to take it back. Then they take it back. Guess what? Oh, I'm no longer a millionaire. But watch this. That's where that saying comes when it says that if you get £1 billion, you better hurry up and become a millionaire. Because first and foremost, that money will just leave you. That money will just like a bird. However, if you're someone that is creating value and you're not even calling yourself a millionaire, you don't even see yourself as a millionaire, but you created £1 billion in value. Look, people will be the one to tell you that, look, yeah, we know you don't see yourself as a millionaire, but you are a millionaire.
That's
You'll be like, no, I'm not a millionaire. You'll be arguing with them. No, I'm not a millionaire. I'm not a millionaire. They're like, you are. Because they're not. You'll be saying, oh, don't call me a millionaire. I will call somebody. I will find somebody. They'll be like, yes, we understand, but yes, you are. They will even tell it he is.
Yeah, that's it. Because they can see the value.
You can see the value, Mr. Clay.
And, this world gives us the arena to create value. We're born with it, and we can also bless the world with the solution that we pour into the problems that we see in this world.
Wow.
The rise of the entrepreneurs. Every single, before the Whiskeys, before the Davidos, before the Burna Boys, people used to fly American artists to Africa to hold a concert.
Yes.
Now, Nigeria can hold a concert without even looking abroad and know that they have Grammy-winning best of the best.
That's
it. That the American artists are even looking up to them to collaborate with.
That's it right there.
Fill a stadium, no sweat, because the standard is there. Same in football. The values are there
football, yes,
already in Africa.
That's same with football. And again, Mr. Clay, let's stay on this a bit. Yeah, please, you speak more on it. About all the other areas in Africa. That is the example that they've set.
Yeah.
So the musicians, they've set it for the footballers should set it for the accountants should set it for the engineers should set it,
Yeah.
Mr. Clay.
Because when you wake up in Africa, you say, oh, there's no electricity. Who created electricity? Who created the light bulb? Wasn't it a human being? That is your opportunity to make your billion. It's crying out there. That's your money. God is so good to you. Let me tell you this now. Hear it from me. I wish you guys could stare into your eyes. But if you can't,
Okay,
I'm staring into your ears. You can hear me.
Yes.
Let them hear me.
Yeah.
Get on your knees and thank God for borning you in Nigeria, in Africa. Give him praise for not giving birth to you in an old system like London, but in a virgin land like Africa, where you can pretty much build something that will transform the rest of the world.
And you see, that is very important, because if you look at what they've done with the music, like we said, they are operating at the highest level on earth. Nobody's even arguing. No one is even arguing now. So this is the thing. Wizkid started from Ojuelegba. Olamide started rapping with Yoruba. My goodness. Olamide kills me all the time. Yes, some people will tell me, I don't know all the story about all the Yoruba rappers. Some people will tell me there was someone that came before Olamide. Well, Olamide is the one I know. YBNL. Oh, I listen to the creativity. This guy is going to turn me mad if I'm not careful. Because when I listen to the creativity of the words, I'm like, okay, let me calm down. Because it inspires me. When I'm making videos like this, people are like, where do you get your inspiration from? Sometimes I'm listening to things like that and it triggers something in me. Anyway, the key about all this is that they started from there. So, do you think that they were using the best equipment with the songs that they were starting with? Do you think that NEPA did not take light on them? Do you think that do you think they had everything? Yes, now they might have the best studios on earth. But that's not
That's not where they started from.
So there's something very important I'm going to now say. Okay? And it is that, you see, and I hope I can frame this and I do not forget this, is that, look, like Mr. Claire said, we have an opportunity now, especially you people in Africa. Socrates, I heard it today, and I actually wrote it down. Let me read it. Socrates says that the secret to change is to focus your energy not on fighting the old, but on building the new. That is what they did with Afrobeats. Before Afrobeat took over the world, the Americans ruled and nobody even questioned them. The guys in Africa, they did not fight the Americans and say, oh, why are you there? Why are you on top? Why? You know what they did? They went and created a new sound. Oh! Someone's playing in my mind now, sorry.
And that is the beauty of it.
You know? And they created something by not fighting the old, but creating something new. So, everyone in Africa right now, the universe has given you gifts. And this is the important thing I wanted to say. The universe has given you gifts. From some of you, the universe has given mechanical gifts.
Yeah.
Engineering gifts.
Yep.
Yeah. The universe gave it to you. Some of you are natural healers.
Yep. And when we say engineering, when you say an electrician, this is not something that even a school can teach you.
Thank you, Mr. Claire. That's where I'm going. That's where I was going. But let me, Mr. Claire, please, let me.
Sorry, sir.
No, because it's good. So the universe has given you gifts. I said the universe gave it to you. I didn't say a university. I didn't say a school. I didn't say a certificate. I said the universe gave it to you. I said the universe has given you healing. I didn't say the Medical Research Council gave it to you. I didn't say the medical fellowship gave it to you.
No.
The universe gave it to you. Some of you, the universe has given you the gift of organization. I didn't say you went to business administration degree. You know why I'm saying that? Because we've got degrees coming out of their ears and nose in Africa.
Yep.
Those people with those certificates have been unable to create anything.
Any solution.
No solution.
They
So
have to
that's what is
go and
happening.
bring it from abroad. China.
Thank
They
you.
have to
And
go
I'll tell you the reason
Germany,
why there's no solution. This is the reason why
America.
there's no solution.
Tell me, sir.
We are submitting fallible man's criteria. Sorry, we're submitting. We're submitting the infallible wisdom and the infallible um, gifts of the universe. We're submitting it to fallible human systems of certificates. So we're using certificates to disqualify people the universe have qualified.
And how do they do that? By you subjecting yourself to the hands of the certificate giver. They will knock out every inspiration that the universe has given you, where the universe has demanded. I remember when you were younger, Mr. Phil, you used to tell me about the brilliant minds that was in your secondary school.
Oh my goodness.
Brilliant minds. That you was like, my goodness, just let's just give us a couple more years. Let's just grow up a little bit more. We will transform this whole world. Not to forget about Meduguri, we're talking the whole world. And you see how they were just knocking these brilliant minds.
Then they went to.
I'll hand it over to you.
Then they went to universicate them.
Universicate them, yes.
They went to universicate them. They came out completely confused after being universicated. Honestly, that's a new word. I'm going to write it down. Universicate.
Universicate. That's right. That's yours.
Castrating their mind.
Yep.
Because those guys couldn't, after they came out being universicated, they can't think for themselves anymore.
They didn't know they left from their right anymore.
Honestly, naturally gifted, amazing human beings put into the system that basically castrated their minds. So what am I saying? Remember, like Socrates said right there, and it might even not be even Socrates saying, or it might be even someone from Africa that said it. Then Socrates.
I won't put it past him.
But let's give it to Socrates. Let's just give it to Socrates. What I'm saying is this: all you guys out there in Africa right now, that you know you're just naturally gifted. Don't fight the certificate people. Don't fight the certificate people. Just create the value the universe is telling you to create. That's all you need to do. Like it says there, don't use your energy fighting the certificate, argue with the people that have certificates. Don't use your energy on that. Use your energy on building something new that will make them obsolete. That's it.
Full stop.
Mr. Clay.
Because that is so powerful there. Now they're giving them honorable degrees. Now they are getting them to talk to their new class that are, graduating. Just imagine how many brilliant minds that are being born by the universe every day to solve the African problem.
Solve the African problem. Then we now put them under.
And we're subjecting them to a system that will just castrate them.
Yes.
And once they're castrated, we're now confused why they're not.
The only thing they can think of is, I need to get out of here.
Exactly.
I need to go to Canada. I need to go to USA. Now, that is fair. That is fair. Okay, I know. But I'm saying that when I say that, it sounds like I'm harsh, because I was one of those people that, although I didn't say I need to get out of here, but I got out of here when I had the chance. But again, I'm one of the people that have come home, brought solutions, try and bring people to see what we've learned. And the long and short of it is to say, like Mr. Claire said earlier, whether you do it or you don't, someone is going to catch what we're doing, what we're talking about here. And someone's going to change Africa.
Yes.
And it's going to come from Africa. It's never going to come from Africa. Nobody from Africa is going to come and fix Africa. You know why? Because Africa, the way it is feeding them right now.
Exactly.
They need it to be the way it is now. So the solution is never going to come from outside in. It's going to come from inside out. Did the solution for Afrobeat, did it come from Europe?
It doesn't pay Europe to fix Africa.
No.
It pays Europe to fix Europe. It pays Americas to fix America. It pays China to fix China.
Thank you. Do you think it pays China to fix Africa? No. Africa is a resource for China. They want to come and chop you.
Yeah.
When you are eating food, are you eating food for the benefit of the food or for your benefit? Africa is food now for the world. In every aspect. So that's what I'm saying. We're saying, like Mr. Clay said, you are born in a place of tremendous opportunity.
And that should excite you every single day. That should fire you up. The fact that you see potholes on the road, the fact that they take light, the fact that you have to build a prison to live just a normal life, the fact that you don't have light, you don't have water, you don't have electricity, you don't have anything. The fact that one of my brothers said, I think it was either you, Mr. Phil, or my older brother that said that everything man made in Nigeria doesn't work, and everything God made works.
Wow. So look at that. Again, that's another clue that line with the universe. Don't line with the certificate makers. Because the certificate makers will only lead you into a dead end. Dead end. Have you noticed? Isn't it funny that we're talking about money being energy, money being value? Have you noticed that they don't teach this in universities? Why don't they? It's not new information. I could send it to YouTube now. There are many videos on this topic. Money Masters. Type Money Masters into YouTube. It's a 3-hour video talking about money. Things they will not teach in schools. There's a reason why they will not teach you in schools. Because they know that if they teach you, you become empowered, and then you are not easily usable. You're not easily used, confused. So they take it out of the curriculum. Okay? Another thing you can search on YouTube is money as debt. Money as debt, meaning money as DEBT. Watch that. So it's all on YouTube. And why is it on YouTube? Because YouTube right now, thank God for YouTube, everybody can put anything there. So all the secrets are in the YouTube if you know where to look. What they don't want you to know is on YouTube. You know where to look. Okay? So let's round up this video, probably our longest video so far. Money is energy. You now see how money is energy. You can't create anything that is of value without transforming your energy into that value. It is your energy that you transform into value that will now create the money.
Yes, sir.
Oh, okay, you're back. It's nice to see your face.
I've been here all along.
Oh, interesting. For some reason, no, it's just static picture of you, but it's okay. I don't know. We see how it comes out. Anyway, so ladies and gentlemen, we rest our case. I believe you can see now how money is really energy, and it is energy that you transform into value that attracts the money. Number 2 point that we want to make again is that the universe has gifted you for a reason. Don't submit your gifting to the corruption of those that will say you cannot do because you do not have a certificate. Dr. Sebi, bless his soul, is dead now. He confused so many people with his natural healing.
Yeah.
And they did not take his remedies because he's not certificated. He's not universicated.
Not certified.
He's not certified.
University.
In the end, if it's a certification that solves anything, then Africa should be the most developed place in the universe, not even on Earth.
That's right.
Because we're the most certificated people on Earth right now, bar none. And what have we been able to do with our certificate?
Can't tie our own shoelace.
I rest my case, Mr. Clay.
This is a topic that we can go on for hours, Mr. Phil. So, we'll bring it to a close here.
Definitely.
And I hope that people would really listen to the truth in what we're saying.
On that note, this is Mr. Phil signing up and saying, remember, money is really energy.
Thank you, everybody. See you next time.
God bless.